YouTube, Pulse 38. I thought I'd go ahead and do a review on this S.O.G, S.O.G bag. It's a 72-hour bag. You can buy them at Walmart for $45, believe it or not. I seen them on Amazon. When I kind of first started looking at this bag, I found it on Amazon for $72. And Walmart had it. My son and myself I think we was actually going in Walmart looking for ammo. And found them, and, well, we bought them. I've had a lot of bug out bags. I guess I've never found the perfect one. I'm not saying this is perfect either, because I'm still struggling to try to figure out, like, where I live, it's starting to get cold now, so I want to put I have a minus 20 bag, mummy bag, military. I'd like to figure out how to get it on here, so if I stuff it down in it, then all the compartments that it comes with, I lose them compartments. I can still use them, but they'd be hard to get into unless I pulled the bag all the way out. There's Molly on the bottom. I can connect it on the bottom. May end up what I do, I don't know, or put it on top up here or something. I have no idea, but this is a S.O.G 64-liter bag. Everything I had in my previous bag, which was just slam full, this is probably half full. There's still compartments. You could probably get this too heavy. I found a guy on YouTube when I was looking for this bag that had it at 60 pounds. This bag with my stuff in it, minus my sleeping bag, everything else I could run out to the woods. Even if I didn't have my sleeping bag, I could run out to the woods with that and survive. But I have it at 26 pounds. The same exact stuff in my other bag was about 4 pounds lighter, but this is an aluminum frame, so it weighs a little bit more than the bag itself. I like to try to keep it around 25 pounds. I know a lot of guys will get them up there 45, 50, 60 pounds. To each their own. I guess if we was in a situation, they would have a lot more stuff than I'd have, but I believe I have what it takes to survive. I've done primitive survival, like late 1700 long hunter survival, and stayed out 3-4 days with a 14-pound pack, and that included my wool blanket and an oilcloth. So you don't have to have everything. It might make you more comfortable. I'm sure it will, but you got to look at the three main things you need, and then after that, it's pretty much comfort. If you want to carry a 100-pound bag, feel free. It's not for me. When the zombies start chasing you, I might outrun you because I'm lighter. Unless you're younger, because I'm old and I can't run, but oh well, it's another story. But here it is. There is so many compartments in this thing that it's almost overwhelming to try to figure out where to put everything. I don't mean like I'm freaking out overwhelming, gotta go smoke a hooter to calm down overwhelming. But what I mean is, where do you put it all, I guess? And the other one, it was basically a backpack, big long cylinder with a pocket on the outside and a pocket on top, and it was easy to put everything. This one, you kind of scratch your head and you try to, the things you need, I want to be able to get to easy. The things I don't need is fine when I get back into camp and I start pulling the things out that I need to set my camp up with, then I'll be able to get to them easier once some things are gone. But the only thing I don't like about this bag is it has so many little compartments for little things in it, but it's this material right here. If you can see this right here, it's kind of floppy. Like these pockets down here, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. It's kind of floppy. You can put flashlights, I guess, and stuff in it, but to me, it's almost, I ain't gonna say they're useless, but it's almost like they're too big for some things and not big enough for another thing. So if you take something small and you put in it and it's big, I don't know. I just afraid you'd end up losing it. But man, it has so many just little bitty, compartments they're everywhere in this thing, you know? And like these up here are great. They got the Velcro on them, and these have Velcro. Like, I guess you could get it in there and then cinch her down. I don't know. But it has more storage than I myself will ever use. Now, I haven't had this bag a couple months. I have not had it out in the field and tried to, abuse it. But everything I've read about it, it held up really good. So time will tell, I guess, with that. But it has, and this is just the front part of it. There's a whole nother pack back here. This part right here, you could almost make a pack out of it. But, my scarf and stuff's in there. Medicine that I keep with me just to have medicine with me, because you need medicine. Emergency blankets. Like I said, I ain't even got nothing in this one over here. You can see it. Yeah. Nothing in that one. This, you can unsnap, extend it. Get it here in a minute. And you can actually, like I have my water bottle in here. Okay, stainless steel water bottle. Fits perfect down there. You could even shove things that doesn't matter if it gets wet, or if you have it in a waterproof bag, a big heavy 3 mil trash bag and sealed. It would fit in here good. You could seal it up and throw your clothes in here if you wanted to. Has molly on here. Has netting on the sides right here. And like I said, this itself is almost a backpack, just this one right here. It's a little awkward to try to get used to, because my other backpack, you just stood it up and you reached in and you got your stuff out. This one, it doesn't, maybe it's the way I got it loaded, but it doesn't stand real good. It wants to flop over, so you have to hold it. And like this, opens up really good. But then this back one, it doesn't, it opens up good, but it's different. I'll show you here in a minute. Glasses again. You can't have enough glasses. Not when you're old. Lots of molly on it. Like I said, you can store stuff down in here. It also has, what I really like about it, has these side pockets on both sides. And I take all my water filtration, my Sawyer, everything I need for water is in one side and easy to get to. I like that. Right there. It's all my water. It's I got some bungees in there. It makes it super nice. I like that about it. And it has the same thing on this other side right here. And there's just molly all over it. I have my personal hygiene, space blankets, water poncho. Molly everywhere on this booger. You can strap a lot of stuff to it. Then this big bag. Now this opens up huge. My cover, keep it dry. I carry a rope, knife, my fire starter. I have clothes in here. There's more zippered spaces back in here, and on this part of it. It's crazy how much room is in this thing. Like I said, all this fit in my other bag, and it was packed full. I couldn't get no more stuff in it. Show you what I really like about the bag. I like everything about it, I guess, but let me cinch everything back up here. It carries really good. I have a horrible back, and I can't carry a lot of weights. One reason I keep things light. But this bag with the waist, I can, if you know how to put a backpack on, everybody probably thinking I'm an idiot right now, but there's a proper way to put a backpack on. You put it on your shoulders, and you don't cinch nothing up. Your shoulder straps are loose, and you bend over. Standing up, you bend over, and you get the weight out where it's laying on your back, and that's when you take your waist and you tighten it up, and you get it right on your hip bones, right on the very top of your hip bones, but on your hip bones. You tighten it up, and then you stand up, and that bag should stay there by itself. And then you take your shoulder straps and you get them tight, and you pull your chest, and all that weight is on your waist, and it's no longer on your shoulders and pulling on your back. Yeah, there you go. It's a lesson for putting a backpack on. I didn't know that till like a year ago, and I watched a video on it. I thought it was pretty cool. But what I really like about it, it's called a Yoke style shoulder straps on it. And it doesn't pull hard onto your shoulder. If you look at a lot of backpacks, they have the cinches here to pull it up off your shoulder. Well, that's kind of what this is doing. It's around your back right here, and it's picking it up off your shoulder along with your waistband. But I keep clear safety glasses in here. That's actually what that pocket is for. It's like a felt line so it won't scratch your glasses. I carry clears with me. If you've ever been coon hunting with your dad or your uncle, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're about 10 years old and you're holding on to his shirt tail chasing dogs because it was long before they had all the little fancy GPS radar crap, you would understand why you need clears. Protect them eyes. Flip this up, and it has this is all padded down at the bottom and right here where all your hot spots are when you carry something. But in here, I keep my tarp. That's what I make my shelter out of. It's like a 6x10 tarp. So easy to make a shelter out of one of them. It's so many configurations. The waist part is padded, has MOLLE all around, so you could attach some bags right here for, you know, to get to and unzip and get your snacks out as you're walking or what have you. It's a really good bag. If we get out and actually do a camp, which we're trying to plan here, and just, you know, it's good to take your gear out every once in a while. We haven't done it for a while, but it's getting in November. Up north, we're already getting down in the high 20s at night, which is, you know, fine. That's, to me, it's a good time to camp. So maybe we'll get out and we'll shoot some video and see how this thing works. Oh, may fall apart the first mile. It may not. We'll find out. But I hope it helps. I'll see if I can find it on Amazon, put a link to it. But it's S.O.G, S.O.G. I believe it is a 72-hour bag, field bag. I'm trying to think what they call it. I'll look for sure and find it. But it's S.O.G makes good stuff, and I'm sure the stuff that they make for Walmart is a little cheaper than if you just went through S.O.G and got it themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I know most things made at Walmart are a little cheaper when it's a name brand making it. That's why they're cheap. But it's $45. 64 liter, $45. You can't beat it. So there you go. Like I said, we get this thing out. We'll see how it works and maybe shoot a video. Till next time.